Hi, this is Chris Nichols, and this is a new episode of Buy Your Home with Nichols. Today we are going to look at a home in Sherlock, we're going to look at a home in Janeiro and Modesto. Please join me today. Hi, today on Buy Your Home with Nichols, we are looking at 1780 North Quincy, which sits in the very desirable community of Peacock Estates, and this portion of Peacock Estates is called Emerald Estates. Very sought after, and in this area, people tend to never move. These people have been here for over 30 years, and so it's very exciting to take a look on the inside of this home today. Oh, there you are. Hi, welcome to the inside of 1780 North Quincy. As you can see, these walls have been painted Picasso inspired, beautiful yellow light tones in here in this living room. This home here features a beautiful sit living room, another side a dining room table, and another formal living room where you can sit down and enjoy a nice evening. Come on, take a look. We are standing right here in the dining room. A great feature about this dining room is you do have the 3-inch can lighting. Can lighting comes in 6, 4, and 3 inches. They chose the 3-inch to give a soft, subtle feel in this room. And when you dine in this room, the nice thing, the dining room sits right front towards the street. So you can see anyone looking up, or you can see that family friend coming to visit you for a nice meal. In the kitchen of Quincy, the developer had the idea over 40 years ago to have family to be the heart of this home. So what he did is he put the kitchen right in the center, and if you were cooking or if you were putting a meal together for that big game, you can see your friends and family in the living room, you can look off to the side to the formal living room, and you have the dining room right around the corner. So this, the kitchen, is the heart of Quincy. The seller on this home is a celebrated children's author. This is her office, this is her creative space. This home has 4 bedrooms, and one of the bedrooms she has dedicated to children. When you know you have that much love in the house and you have a workspace like this, the sky is the limit. With concrete counters, a beautiful light fixture above, and a closet for storage, it doesn't get much better than this. We are in one of the bedrooms on Quincy. This is a guest bedroom. A feature of this home that the developer put together is the focal point with the kitchen, but these bedrooms here are larger. You see a lot of new homes, the rooms are so small. These older builds actually have a lot of size in the room, and you saw the last room actually had an office. And this is such a tremendous feature on this home on Quincy that can be yours for the price of $535,000. We are now standing in the master bedroom on Quincy. This room is set up on the very far east of the home. The great thing about that and the most attractive thing about that is the home is set up to the west. So when you have a master bedroom set all the way back to the house, you don't hear anything. Also, what the sellers have done about this room that's been a really great feature is they actually painted the room in an earth tone color. So when you get home from the hard day's worth of work, you can just come home, rest, go to sleep, and you can be ready and prepared for that next day. You'll never guess where I'm standing. I'm in the master bathroom. This master bathroom has one of the biggest showers I have ever been. I am almost 7 feet tall, and my head goes from here all the way to here. So your length in here is almost 7 feet long of all shower in sandstone. It's beautiful, and this could be yours today. Every home has a unique feature, and this unique feature is this home gives way to a greenhouse. It's so hot in here, but you can see around me, they have tomatoes, they have succulents, and anything the heart desires that you can plant right here. So at this house at Quincy, we have a greenhouse. In the Valley, I always recommend every single buyer out there to try to get a pool. It gets over 100 degrees during the summertime, And what better way to cool down in a nice, cold, refreshing swimming pool on those hot summer days or in those cold winter nights. It is just fantastic to look at. My favorite feature on this home is by far the outdoor sitting area. If it's a barbecue during the summertime, or if you want to put a fire pit in the wintertime. During the year, these temperatures get as high as 110 degrees, and during the winter it gets low as about 55 degrees. So you can use this space all year long. Hi, we're at Crane Park, one of the oldest parks in Turlock. We are across the street from Turlock High School, which was established in 1905. Around this park shows homes from yesteryear. You have homes that were built all the way as the early 1900s, and this area is right around Quincy. Welcome to East Turlock. We are standing on Sierra Avenue in the heart of Turlock. As you can see behind me, Turlock has wide streets in the older areas because it's called an 8-horse wide street. And that means you have 8 horses to transfer your goods, such on this street 100 years ago was watermelons. If you ever are traveling and you see a town with palm trees that are 100 feet high, you knew back then you were at a trading stock, and that is where people traded their goods such as watermelons. And this, 100 years ago, was one of the trading stocks to Main Street. Welcome to Elmwood Colony, better known as Janeiro, California. Janeiro was founded in 1904 along these railroad tracks behind me. John Janeiro owned this land. It was over 1,900 acres, and he gave his land to Elmwood Colony, which was later called in 1907 Janeiro, California. I'm standing at Janeiro Schools today to showcase our homes in Janeiro, and behind me you can see that Janeiro has really developed in the last few years. Janeiro Unified School District was founded in 1912, and Janeiro, the town, was founded in 1904, so for 8 years nobody went to school. One of the famous residents here is Doug Tenaple. He is famous for creating Earthworm Jim and also 2 characters on the X-Men. He created Cyclops and he created the Nightcrawler, which is found in everyone's hearts across America. I'm Chris Nichols, and I'm standing here with Aaron Medeiros. He has a great development in the Janeiro community. See, it's
okay, it's okay. We'll probably do this.
You're making me nervous.
That's okay.
I'm Chris Nichols, and I'm standing here with Aaron Medeiros in the Janeiro community where there's new development. Aaron, tell me a little bit about this community.
Well, this is Palm Estates. We have 13 brand new homes getting built here right off of Leicester. It's really a great neighborhood. And then we have 45 getting built right up ahead, up north, and that's Windstrand Ranch. These are just great contemporary brand new homes getting built in Janeiro.
So you said 13 homes here and 45 in that one. Can I ask you what's the square footage on these homes?
So in Palm Estates, it'll be 2,100 square feet all the way up to 2,900 square feet. Windstrand Ranch will start at 1,650 and it'll still go all the way up to 2,910.
And the question on everyone's mind, how much?
See, price is, it's not that bad. In here, when you have such a good neighborhood like this, for the 2138, we're starting at 510. Now, and that's with the square footage. At Windstrand Ranch, for the 1650 model, we're starting at 359, and that goes all the way up as the size of the prices go. So, base starting price here, 510. Over at Windstrand, 359.
Now, if I am a consumer and I'm comparing Turlock and Janeiro, I hear so many say, Chris, I want to get into Turlock. What makes Janeiro so desirable?
That's a good question. So when you compare Turlock to Janeiro, it really is kind of a big brother, little brother. Janeiro is just that small, intimate community. Pretty much anyone who lives in Janeiro still considers Turlock a home. So when you come to Janeiro, it's a more intimate community. It is growing, so the school systems, the jobs, the city itself, they're all very excited about these new homes, these new families. So you're getting in at a really good time when Janeiro is about to grow and really start turning the economy. So
That's a great question. I wanted to test them because I'm actually from Janeiro. When I grew up in this area, there's only about 2,200 people. It has expanded almost 3 times in the last 15 years. With the new development coming in, it's going to cause for growth. Have you heard of any other growth that's coming in this area? And I know right around the corner there's some other builders that are being built. Do you know how many homes are going there? And do you know if it's going to be the Turlock or the Janeiro side?
You know, that's been a little bit of a debate going on, but those new homes right off of there, I think it's off of Waring, those are actually going to be really nice, just custom homes on 3/4 acre lots. So you really got to bring your wallet to this one, but what you're getting is well worth it. These are certainly your upgraded homes that you know, you just can't upgrade anymore in Turlock, but you want to stay there. Those homes will be upgraded. But as someone who's non-biased, this is certainly a good neighborhood to come to.
Well, I'm very biased because this is my hometown. And I can tell you this, Aaron has done a fantastic job of marketing these homes, putting out the community, and I would love for you to be a part of our community in Janeiro. I'm standing in St. Simon Way in Janeiro. So Aaron, can you tell me what this development is called?
So you're standing in the 2910 model of Palm Estates. This is right off of Leicester in Janeiro. Like we did say, just a really nice pocket surrounded by really good homes. This house it's contemporary, it's modern. You pretty much can design it however you want. It's a smart home, it's a modern home. Everything about it is just high quality, and we really cater it to whoever's purchasing the property.
Aaron, that's great. Can you tell me, for the viewers out there, what is a smart home?
So it just makes it easier for the people living there with the thermostats, with the tankless water heaters, with the alarm systems, with pretty much everything. We have a whole house fan. All of this is just given to you when you're purchasing the house, just because with the whole feel that we're trying to go for, we really want you to enjoy your house, really enjoy the community, and enjoy all the features and benefits that it has.
One benefit that I see is the yards. I noticed that when homes in Turlock come for sale, the yards are not this big. So can you tell me about the size of the yard compared to a Turlock yard?
You know, I'm really glad that you brought that up, because the developer actually, Tory Rich Construction under Mallet Development, he had the opportunity to have really small lots, but he is very focused, and we all are very focused and centered on people, and they all want larger lots. So if you want that traditional 3-car garage, if you want that RV storage, backyard with a pool and grass, you can have it all. So we didn't care about the size or how small they were. We wanted to give the buyers everything that they wanted.
If you're interested in looking at any of these properties today, please give Aaron a call at Atlantic Realty.
Thank you, Chris.
Thank you. Welcome to 1528 Roseburg, Modesto, California. This home here is a 4-bedroom, 1-bath, and it's listed for $285,000, and the seller has updated this home. Come on. So on Roseburg is a tree-lined street, but when you come on the inside, you have this wonderful floor plan. It is built of a yesteryear model, but it feels like you can live in it today. This home here has 2 living rooms, 4 bedrooms, 3 are permitted, and then you have an additional 1 bedroom in the back that's not permitted. So the great thing, on an FHA borrower, or FHA purchaser, you can buy this home on the square footage of 1,296 square feet, and we listed it for $285,000 at 1,296 square feet. So this opens the whole realm of every single buyer who's looking for this home. We are standing in the kitchen on Roseburg. A great feature that the seller did here is he actually went with a custom two-tone paint. The first paint he did is Actors Studio Gray from Benjamin Moore, and the paint on the bottom he went with a bone white, and he separated by the wood paneling in the middle. A lot of people who put this wood paneling in the middle section are just going back to the yesterday's home. This panel has been built here since 1954 and hasn't changed. If you follow around with me, you can see on the other side it's also connected. The living room and the dining room is connected, which makes it a great area for hosting dinners and watching football on Sundays. In the kitchen at Roseburg. And a unique feature about this property are the quartz countertops that you see right here. They're wine gray tones, which matches the total house, and the floor that we are standing on is the vinyl floors that look like wood. It's a distressed gray. Whenever you have gray and white tones in a house, it's the color that was chosen last year of 2018, and it's made its way again as a top layer for 2019 as well. The kitchen is big, there's a lot of room in here, and you can also see behind me it has Whirlpool appliances, a kitchen farm sink, and a dishwasher when dishwashers did not become popular until 1982. On Roseburg, these rooms do not have a traditional master. So these rooms are built very similar. So what a potential buyer does is they look at which room is the biggest and they utilize that one as the master. As you tell on a tree-lined street like Roseburg, these older homes are going to have rooms that are very, very similar in size and very similar in style. So as like the master bedroom here, I wanted to show the difference of the bedrooms. This is almost the same size as the master bedroom that they've chosen. So these older homes, remember, same size rooms, same size dimensions. They want to make sure that the family stays in the living room and they make sure that the family unit is together. In these traditional cottage bungalow homes, you're going to see a yesteryear architecture and also design. Behind me in the bathroom, you have subway tile. Subway tile was huge in the 50s and 60s. Sometimes you walk into the old homes, they have these pink or green tiles and people are like, why would anyone put that in? But at that time that was in. Our subway tile is still really unique to the eye and it's very appealing, but now the subway tile has always gone white. You'll find these subway tiles in your upper end homes in New York, Chicago, Boston, and right here in Modesto. We are at 1528 Roseburg and we are standing in the additional bonus room. Why I call this a bonus room is because this is a non-permitted room. Whenever you have a non-permitted room, you cannot add that to the square footage of the property. So you can only get a price, even from an appraiser, only on the views that we've seen before here. So why I call this a bonus room is exactly what it is. You're getting more room for no price. So just like the additional bonus living room we have here that's non-permitted, we also have a non-permitted bedroom. So when you have those guests that come over, you can actually put them on this side of the house and the family can be way on the other side of the house, which is great whenever you have a big family that can come over, and then you can hang out in the additional living room and have a great time there as well. One thing I'm always asked is, Chris, if my room's not permitted, what do I do to have to get it permitted? Well, that's a great question. And one thing I always tell people is you always have to go to the city to take your schematics and you have to go in and go get it approved. The city of Modesto or city of Turlock or whatever city you're in, they'll go send out city representatives to make sure that your home is compliant with the new laws and to make sure that it is also ADA compliant if it's a business, and for a home they have to make sure it's fire and safety proof in case there's a fire, so you have to get out. So that is why it's so important to get a property usually permitted. Even though it's not really required, it's always a good thing to do. One thing that I absolutely love are the big mature trees. These trees here are almost 70 years old. They were put in with the construction of the house. When you have homes this big, you're going to have shade for those summers. And if you look to my left of me and your right, you can see a great patio area for those summertime barbecues.